So at this point, you've probably heard the big news about the PS5 and the interview with Wired Magazine. You've probably watched 3 videos dissecting the information and a podcast going over the future of PlayStation and an infographic summing up the day's information. So what I'm trying to say is, I appreciate you still coming to watch my little video, but to jump into this, obviously some huge news dropped today, and if you haven't gotten a chance to dive into it, let's break it down here together. First up, when is the PS5 going to release? PlayStation architect Mark Cerny confirmed that the console won't be dropping in 2019, which adds more flame to the 2020 release, as most have reported, including myself. Next up, backwards compatibility. Many have hoped for a full backwards compatibility setup for all consoles, including PS1, 2, and 3, but Wired Magazine has revealed that it's just for the PS4, which makes sense considering the similar architecture between the PS4 and the PS5. So the PS5 will be backwards compatible with the PS4, making the PS5 a easy pickup for many gamers who still have a huge PS4 backlog. In terms of specs, here's what we got from the Wired interview. 3rd gen Ryzen AMD CPU containing 8 cores of the company's new 7nm Zen 2 microarchitecture, a custom Navi GPU that will support ray tracing. In terms of the specs, I think the general audience doesn't care as long as it provides a graphical jump, but the ray tracing part of this is interesting, and ray tracing will provide a visual upgrade to reflections of lights to make the world more realistic. But Mark Cerny also pointed out that ray tracing will go beyond just a graphical upgrade, but will also be adding an audio upgrade. The AMD chip in the console also includes a custom unit for 3D audio. Essentially, the point here is that 3D audio will play a big role next gen for PlayStation, allowing players to hear from more sound sources, providing a more immersive sounding world. Mark also revealed that this doesn't require any external hardware, so you're good to go right away just off your TV. The PSVR will also be supported with the next gen console, which is interesting because I thought it would be a push for PSVR 2, but Mark didn't want to talk about a sequel to the system. But at this point, with all the patents, it seems pretty reasonable to expect a new iteration of the successful headset. The next item is a true game changer, as Mark Cerny states, which is a custom solid state drive that will, as Wired Magazine states, bring speeds 19 times faster than current drives in PS4. And this comes from Mark Cerny's demo, where he showcased Spider-Man PS4 and its loading time when using fast travel, where on the PS4 it took 15 seconds and on the PS5 it took about 0.8 seconds, essentially pushing the idea of no loading times. I think this was kind of pushed for the PS4 as well, so I'm hesitant on this. I'll see where it goes when we get to next gen, and if this actually happens, this part of it I'm hoping is the case, but we'll see how things play out. During this time, it was also revealed that the PS5 will also be supporting 8K, but I'm wondering if this is just referencing 8K video, not necessarily 8K gaming. I'm not sure. You guys can give me your take, but I'm sure we'll get more information as the year progresses. We also got a tease for one of the games that could be dropping on the PS5 thanks to Wired Magazine asking about Death Stranding. The result was a Sony spokesperson saying it'll be coming to the PS4, and Mark Cerny giving off a smile and a pause indicating that it could be coming to the PS5 as well. So cross-gen games could be a thing, which we've talked about before because Sony has already pulled this strategy this gen, and with many of their big upcoming exclusives releasing so close to the next gen console, it only makes sense that they also release it on the PS5. Sony will also be keeping physical media. They won't be going all digital, just as anyone knows that Microsoft announced their all digital console today. But just in case anyone missed that on the Sony part, Sony seems to be pushing for physical media and not going all digital at all, it seems. But we're still waiting on price, and Mark made a comment on this which was not written in the Wired Magazine article. In regards to pricing, he stated that it will be appealing to gamers in light of the advanced feature set. From the sounds of it, he makes it seem like it would be expensive but gamers will understand because of features type of situation. I would personally expect the price range to be between $400 and $500, but we'll see. But are you excited about the news, or think it's too early for next generation consoles? I know this has been a debate for some time, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. It really supports the page and I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every other day except days where there's something really interesting and I'll just post a video on that day. I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and harass the comment section with what's the price though? Because just like me and just like you, we want to know what the price is. Regardless of features and everything that's added to it, I really think price will play a big part in which console is successful, just like it did this generation. Obviously, games matter, but pricing really hits home right at the beginning. So if you feel the same way, destroy the comment section with what's the price though? And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.